දෙනාම මේ ව්‍යාපාරය ඉදිරියට ගෙනියන. මම හිතන හැටියට නවීන තාක්ෂණය පාවිච්චි කරන එක ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත්. විශේෂයෙන්ම අපේ තරුණ පරපුරටයි ලංකාවෙන් එතර සිටින ලාංකිකයන්ට මේ ව්‍යාපාරයේ තොරතුරු දැන ගැනීම පිණිස මේ වෙබ් අඩවිය ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත්. අපි දන්නවා නවීන තාක්ෂණ මගින් අපට තොරතුරු තා වේගයෙන් පැතිරී යන්නට පුළුවන්කම තියෙනවා කියලා. ඒ නිසා ලංකාවේ මේ වැදගත් මොහොතේ මේ වෙබ් අඩවිය ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත් කියලා ඔබ සියලු දෙනාම පිළිගන්නවා. මම බොහොම සන්තෝෂයි මේ ව්‍යාපාරයට මගේ සම්පූර්ණ සහයෝගය ප්‍රකාශ කරන්න. ජූලි 24 වෙනිදා ඉවිච්ච පැසීමේදී මට සහභාගී වෙන්න අපහසුකමක් තිබුණා නුවරන් හිටපු නිසා. නමුත් මම බොහොම සන්තෝෂ වුණා. ඒ රැස්වීමේ ජනනායකයන් කීප දෙනෙක් සහභාගී වෙලා සිටියා කියලා. මට මගේ වචන ස්වල්පය අවසන් කරන්නට පෙර මම ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාවෙන් වචන ස්වල්පය කතා කරන්න කැමතියි. I use the English language as the link language because I think it is very important for our minorities also to be addressed specifically in a language that is called the link language in our constitution, so that we have an inclusive message that the abolition of the executive presidency is the key to having an equitable society in our country, a society that is free of the current imbalances and the current injustices. The root cause of the social injustice prevailing in our country is the executive presidency. As the Venerable Madhulave Sobita just told us, it is a cancer in our society. It is a cancer that has spread to all spheres of life. And it is very important that our minorities see the abolition of the presidency as one of the ways in which they could be regarded as equal citizens in our country, along with the majority community, whether it is majority religious community or the majority ethnic community. I think the alienation that has taken place between the minorities and the majority community has got to be repaired. And one way this can be done is by the abolition of the executive presidency. The Venerable Madhulave Sobita has spoken eloquently about the horrendous damage done to the representation of Sri Lanka abroad. I am personally witness to the fact that our reputation abroad has been reduced greatly from the days when we were held in high esteem in the chancelleries of the world, where the name of Mrs. Bandaranaike as an honorline leader was respected, where many of our diplomats spoke with authority and were able to represent not only Sri Lanka but the non-aligned community in international gatherings. That day has long passed, not only because of the quality of the people who have been politically appointed, but also because the foreign policy itself is lacking in principle. And there is no coherent foreign policy. Even on the question of human rights, we see a flip-flop on the part of the government. On the one hand, they do not want to cooperate with the Geneva process. But at the same time, at the last moment, they produce Mr. Ramaphosa here, one person saying that he is here as a tourist, another person saying that he is here to talk about a mechanism similar to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission which Mandela had being adopted here. Then, at the last moment, the mandate of the Paranagama Commission is altered and broadened to include human rights violations and violations in international humanitarian law. Something that could have been done a long time ago, but something that we rejected. We said officially from the government that there were no civilian casualties. And now, gradually, we admit that there were a few hundred civilian casualties. And now 3 foreigners have been brought in an advisory capacity. We know that foreign advisors were brought in before in an advisory capacity. And ultimately, one of them, the distinguished Chief Justice of India, Bhagwati, left in disgust. I don't know whether the same thing will happen this time. But it is very serious that the government is not consistent in the policy it adopts with regard to the human rights situation in the country and with regard to the foreign policy. I think we are very fortunate to have a leader like Venerable Madhula Deshobita at the helm of this very important project to abolish the executive presidency, and I wish the project all success, and I'm very glad to be associated not only with the project but with this very important step of introducing modern technology so that we can spread the message to a wider section of our population as well as to the international community.